what's up, y'all? Welcome to Founding Youth, where we talk about everything mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Alright? So, today we're going to be talking about that special power that everybody got within, but most people don't believe in it. But it's a special power that everybody got. And when I say this, it's probably going to go against your programming. You're probably not going to want to believe it. But when I'm done making my point, I'm going to make a compelling argument and you got to question yourself on it. Okay? So that power within is God's power. We all got God power within us. We all got God power within inside of us. I get it. That's bold, right? Who am I to sit here and say that a human being has the power of God inside of him? Imagine what you could do if you had the power of God inside of you. Imagine what you could do. Just all you gotta do is just simply think about all the things God could do. And you got God power inside of you. Imagine that. Well, I'm here to tell you, you got it inside of you. It's just dormant. It's dormant because, well, it's not even dormant. You use it all the time. You just use it the wrong way. It's not even dormant. You just use it the wrong way. Okay. You think I'm lying? Okay, here's an example. Do you believe in manifestation? We live in an age where nowadays most people believe in manifestation. Even back in the day, people used to believe in not speaking negatively about certain things. And some, I mean, my grandmothers and mothers be like, don't say that. I mean, because they worry about you speaking certain things into existence. I hope he die. Don't you say nothing like that. That ain't good. That ain't ooh. Because you fuck around and you speak something like that into existence is what they thinking. So nowadays we live in an age where people outright believe in manifestation. They still got the structure of the things that they was taught, which is pretty much that they're not in control of their lives or whatnot. But yet at the same time, they believe in manifestation. You got to pick a side. Either you believe in manifestation or you don't believe in manifestation. Either you believe you're the creator of your life or you don't. Make up your mind. You can't be on the straddle of the fence or something like that. But if you're straddling the fence right now, let me see if I can push you over the edge. Okay? What is manifestation? Manifestation is pretty much you creating a reality within your life. Creating realities. Right? That's manifestation. When you create realities in your life, okay, you focus on a situation or whatnot, you put energy into a situation, and then that situation come to pass. We do this all the time. We just do it for the worst. We train to do this power for the worst. But anyway, you do it and it turns out to be something good. Okay, we all believe that. I mean, we all believe in manifestation. Most people believe in manifestation. I ain't gonna say we all, but most people believe in that. But let me ask you something. Is that not creating realities? That's creating a reality within your life, right? A man creating a reality within his life. A man or a woman creating a reality within their life by putting energy into a thought or whatnot. But nevertheless, creating reality. Well, what is that? Is that not the power of God? God create realities. So is that not God's power to be able to create realities? That is God's power right there. That's God's power right there. Okay? So we have God's power inside of us. We just use it the wrong way because we train to use it the wrong way because most people are not in control of their minds. Okay? So we have the power to create. We got God's power inside of us. We got God's power inside of us. Question is what you go do with it. Most people do the wrong things with it. So another thing I want to talk about is prayer. I'm gonna show you an example how we use some examples how we use God's power inside of us, how we use that power in us. Well, you know what? Before I go to prayer, let me talk about how you can use that power for a lot of different things. You can use that sometimes you can use that power for illnesses, all type of stuff. I was just feeling a little sick because my son, my baby, he peed in my bed or whatever, and I had to use a certain type of thing to get the certain type of detergent or whatever to get the smell off my bed or whatever. And I once it dried or whatever, I didn't put a sheet on. I ended up laying on it. And when I laid on it, I'm real in tune with my body. So, you know what I mean? I'm ultra sensitive to stuff like that. I'm real in tune with my body. So what happens is that chemical sink through my skin and it started to make me feel sick. Okay? Immediately I went to work on myself. You know what I mean? I knew what I had to do to fix that. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing but an energy. You know what I mean? That and what happened is my vibration started to shift. My vibration started to turn into a sick vibration rather than me being a feeling well vibration. And the energy inside of my body started to vibrate in a whole different way. And it caused me and my breathing to go off a little bit. And then what happens is, this what happens when people start to get sick. You know what I mean? You notice a person as they start to get sick, they breathing start to change. That's because the energy in their body is starting to move in a rhythmly in a rhythm that it's not used to moving to. So that's what started happening to me. The energy in my body started to move at a different rhythm, and I started to breathe different. And as I started to breathe different, that's when I started to get nauseous. Okay, so what I had to do was, and now my vibration is starting to change, and it was starting to change to a sick vibration. Now, what people do is, where they mess up is, they say, I'm getting sick, and then they start to think about all the times when they were sick and all that old type shit. And you know what I mean, they pretty much commanding their body to be sick, and they're attracting that reality to themselves. So they start to get sicker and sicker and sicker until they all fucked up. You know what I mean? And they curled up in the bed. Me, I do the opposite. Okay, I don't scream, I'm getting sick. I say, okay, let me take care of this. Let me take care of this problem. Now, I mean, I understand the fundamentals of the situation. Really, it ain't nothing but energy. All I gotta do is straighten my energy back out, you know. And all I got, once I straighten my energy back out, then I create the right vibration within myself, and I'm gonna be smooth. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna tap into that frequency of me visualizing myself being super sick, because that reality exists out there. And if I tap into that frequency by me visualizing me being sick and thinking about that shit, then I'm gonna attract that reality right to myself ASAP, and I'm gonna instantly be sick as a dog because I told myself that. You know what I mean? So anyway, I didn't do none of that. And before, as I was starting to get down, before I commanded that power inside myself to heal me. Okay, I commanded that power inside myself to heal me. I asked that power to heal me or whatnot. You know, the God power in me. I said, God power inside me, help me heal myself. Please help me heal myself, whatever. And as I did that, I did with the things I need to do, which is control my breathing and try to make my breathing get in tune with the breath you would have if you was just fine. Okay, so you start by taking deep breaths, and then I focused on the energy as it was going haywire inside my body. I could actually see it. It's going haywire, you know what I mean? So I started to move it the way I wanted to move it, you know what I mean? And I started, because you could control the energy inside you. I started to move the energy the way I want to move it. And every time I take a deep breath, I inhale, I exhale the energy I didn't want, the energy that I considered to be that was throwing me off. I would blow it out. And I kept doing that. It took me no more than like 15 minutes to straighten it all out. You know what I mean? And I started visualizing myself actually being well anyway. And that works as well, because now I'm attracting that to me as well. Sometimes I really don't even got to do all that, because I'm so, you know what I mean, I've been doing it for a while now. So I really don't even got to do the visualization part. But if you ever get really sick, you might need to do that. So you visualize yourself actually being well. While you're doing all this, while you do all this, while you're controlling your energy, while you're controlling your breathing, while you're getting yourself together. Not to mention, I turned the air on inside my crib, because that's going to help me get fresh air into my lungs, that fresh breath, that fresh energy. That's what air is. It's going to be fresh energy hitting my face as well. Long story short, I made myself feel a lot better. Okay? Now, So I used the God power inside me as well. I called on that God power inside me, and I commanded it to heal me, and that's what it is. You know, we gotta pick a side. You know what I mean? You gotta pick a side. If you believe If you believe in manifestation, then you need to believe in that God power inside yourself. And whatever you believe God to be, or whatever you think God could do, you need to start thinking you could do it as well. And your life will be tremendously better. Yep. So I'm going to wrap that up with that.